let's talk about continuity.
Yeah.
How profitable is continuity for Ekiti?
Yeah.
And the threat of actually, imposing a one-party state for a while.
It's not. First, he has a 30-year development plan that he will be following, that he is following on, and he will now, with the threat of not succeeding himself, he can focus on those aspects that maybe he did not fully focus on before. So I don't think so. The troubles of other parties in the state, in the country, are not APC's doing. They've had managerial problems within the parties, PDP, ADC, NDC. So, but there are 22 parties that are registered in the country. So just because one or two parties are having problems and APC is strong does not mean it's a one-party. Even in this our Ekiti election, there were still a number of parties that got votes here and there. ADC, ADP, even ABGA got some votes. LP got some votes. So it's nice for a democracy to have many parties, but it's also, if you have too many mushroom parties, then people just join parties or say they are candidates just to, or gubernatorial candidates or presidential candidates just to write it in their CV. But the concern about a one-party system does not exist.
In the countdown to the election, there were reports about high-handedness towards members of the opposition party, arrest of key figures in the opposition parties, the use of Form K.
That was the first time I ever heard of Form K but I don't think it was prevalent, You see, when you have a political contestation going on top of insecurity concerns, you have to be extra careful. Okay, you can't fault anybody who is extra careful when somebody can say, it is some guys who are doing a political rally somewhere, and then they say, our bandits can't war there, so it has to be carefully done. I don't think that it was as prevalent as the opposition would want to have it, but again, to a large extent, we did not have. I've been in the country since 2011 continuously. This is probably the third state election that I've seen. Even in my own town, there was one election there was crisis in my town. This time around, no issues at all. We had violence-free elections, and so by and large, it was a good show.
Well, the governor, after his victory, visited members of the opposition who lost. Is this in line with his principle of relating with former governors and all that? Which some people...
He's a man of peace. He may be too much of a man of peace. He's a very humble man of peace. He stretches his arm to those who are, some who are worth it, some who are not. But at the same time, he does it. Going into the election, it wasn't easy. I mean, he had. I think I came here at one point.
Yes.
When I mentioned that he was playing a three-dimensional chess game with people in the Fire camp, people in the non-Fire camp, including Fayoshe and quite a number of others. People in the Abuja camp who. And all of these people were not necessarily friends of each other, but they were all friends of Bao, who is in the middle, and he had to be contending with all of them. But I think God gave him his wisdom, to be able to contend. The very few people will be able to do that, but he was able to do it. Yeah.
While on the surface, a lot of people saw the action of the governor in terms of relating with past governors and even members of the opposition as a very positive step. Yeah. I mean, there are others who saw it as a tactical strategy to actually reduce opposition.
He mentioned it. He said, I think in one of the meetings or so, he said, imagine if Fayose had been opposing us. Yes. We may still have won, but I'm at sweat. We will still be worried until the last minute if all of these people were opposing. We may still have won, but of course, many ordinary citizens did not like it because it means money was not flowing as it usually flowed. When this guy is contesting either for the governorship of the party, we had some consensus within the party. Then, if you have many parties who feel they can win, everybody's running around trying to make money from telling the candidate, "I will win, you will win," and so on. So money gets spread around. With this situation, there was not that much money being spread around from one campaign to the other, one rally to the other. You didn't really see, outside of APC's rally, the only other rally you saw was PDP, and so it was strategic. He wanted to be sure. First, he put his own vision forward, and he sold it to the opposition that what else do you want that I am not doing? It is not just, you don't just oppose for opposing's sake. Okay? It's the same at the national level. Okay? Tinubu is there, he's doing all of these things. And you are here, you now say you want to take over from him or something. Yeah, you have a right to do it. But you have to tell us, are you going to remove subsidy? Are you going to remove NEL fund? Are you going to remove all the development commissions? Are you going to reverse the new tax laws? So many things. Are you going to go against state police that he seems to be championing? So, if you are an opposition, you must be an opposition based on principles, not based on personal ambition.
Permit to bring to the microphone His Excellency, former Sultan Governor of Ekiti State, Governor Biodun Abayomi
Let's look at the role of Ayo Fayose, who had 2 terms on the platform of the PDP. Yeah. Do you sincerely believe that what he has done in terms of his role in bringing down PDP will actually favor his name in the history of it?
I have no idea about his role in PDP. I'm not a member of the PDP, so I don't want to get into PDP's issues, but he supported our candidate. I am happy with him and for him that he supported our candidate.
Myself again and Governor Adebayo did not allow each other. Governor Oni and Governor Bayemi did not allow each other. Governor Bao came and unite everybody. Put everybody together. In Ekiti. I'm not a PCO. But here, it is Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji.
And he's done it with flair. He's a populist, and he was instrumental in ensuring that there was a larger majority for APC. The total number of votes still did not exceed 380, 390 that we would like to have. I mean, we are aiming for 500,000, which we did not get. That's another matter that we need to discuss, because I believe that there are certain things wrong with our electoral register that needs to be cleaned up.
Governor Oyebanji, I'm reminding this as a governor back to back. Governor back to back. He should remain as our leader and be magnanimous in victory. Take all of us together for the next 4 years.
Governor Abayomi is to be commended for ensuring that those who support him know what is good, okay, and supported what was good.
There are those who see Fawashe as the godfather of the governor rather than, instead of the one who actually handed over to the governor. That's
the governor. I mean, the governor knows Fawashe forever. I mean, I'm sure Fawashe is about 10 years older than he. Was the one who kicked his boss out twice. When Adebayo was there, Fawashe kicked him out. When Fayemi was there, Fawashe kicked him out. So he said, "You won't kick me out this time." "You won't kick me out this time," and he won. He succeeded. So Shoko is.
That's what you call Olobon Duri Ejam.
Oh yeah.
People of the fountain.